Hello everyone, GadgetGirlKylie here, and welcome back to my gameplay series of God Eater Resurrection on the PS4. So we are continuing from where we left off. We need to go ahead and get a checkup to make sure we aren't dying. Well, to make sure everything's a-okay, since we got our God Arc. So we haven't explored using the elevator yet, so I guess we will go through each area first. I think it's the laboratory that we have to head to, so I'll do that area last. So, rookies section. Hello there, sir. Sean. I am indeed a rookie. So he's moaning about pay. That's true, fella. That's true. Don't worry. I don't plan on throwing my life away, that's for sure. Oh, Kota! I thought we were buds! Hopefully I get to go in his room once we get to know each other a little bit more. Hint! You can access the archive from the terminal in your room, allowing you to watch movies and listen to music. Right, since the subject of music has been brought up, I need to be a little bit careful with these gameplay videos of God Eater because I've had a lot of copyright claims in the past from a company called Avex Group Holding. Now, I've been told by David from Bandai Namco that they are in talks with them to try and resolve the issue, but for now it's probably best to turn off the background music just to try and avoid copyright problems. Now, I don't know if I'm going to turn it off. I might just try lowering it first and seeing how that goes. You know, just to try and keep some atmosphere in the game. But I'm sorry guys, the copyright issues were so severe that I got multiple claims per video from Avex, so I don't want to face that again. So it was either don't do any gameplay or do gameplay with either lowering the background music or removing it entirely. So I just thought it was better to still do gameplay. But anyway, that's the plan. To be honest, options. I could probably do it from options now. Here we go. Maybe put it on low for now and see how it goes. We want that on max. Sound effects is fine. Voices is fine. Volume, environment, max is fine. That's fine. Okay, that's fine. Is that saved or? Yeah, it has. Okay, so we can try that and see how it goes. So we can access the terminal from our room as well. Can't go in there, can't go there. Okay, so let's go to the lab then. Here we go!
Didn't expect that. You are here precisely 726 seconds before I anticipated. Interesting.
That's a bit precise.
Dr. Paler Sakaki, the chief of Origami Tech and R&D. I'm certain we'll be seeing quite a lot of each other over the coming days. Welcome aboard, new type. As you can see, I'm still a touch busy at the moment. Things to do, screens to watch. Johannes, why don't you do your speech thing, and then I'll go.
Sure. Though, Doctor, I think it is high time you learn to prioritize between work and personal research. Thank you for taking part in the aptitude test. I know it is not pleasant. My name is Johannes von Schicksal.
Johannes.
I'm the director of the Far East branch, reporting directly to Fenrir. Once again, congratulations on your acceptance.
Thank you.
I know you shall do great things in your time here.
Don't
No
let the
pressure again.
fool you. He's an ex-tech guy. No doubt the new type medical exam is calling to him.
A tech guy? Do keep in mind that I hung up my lab coat because we have you now, Doctor.
Once a scientist, always a scientist, Johannes.
Perhaps. In any case, if I may return to my speechifying. The Fenrir Corporation has many goals, of which you are now a critical part. Your direct duties, while crucial, are rather simple. You God Eaters hunt down and destroy origami, and gather their materials. These materials are then converted into resources. They help maintain this base, and supply the upcoming Aegis project.
Yeah, it looks like I'm gonna have to lower music on cutscenes as well.
The Aegis project will
Hopefully I don't get a
defend
copyright claim.
Utopia, a fortress at sea, impregnable to origami assault, located near the deepest part of the Sea of Japan.
Ah, of course, of course!
Once the final phase of the project is complete, humanity will be able to live in peace again, free from these monsters.
Amazing! The new types are a miracle!
Taylor, I am trying to teach something.
Oh, right. Sorry. It's just these readings. They're beyond our wildest hopes.
Then it seems the future of humanity is in good hands. You will do us proud. And on that note, I shall place you in the doctor's hands and take my leave. Paler, be sure to send the results.
I believe we're ready to begin. Go ahead and lie down on the bed just there. As the exam begins, you will feel a bit drowsy. I assure you there's nothing to worry about. When you awaken, you'll be in your quarters. It's a, cat nap, so to speak. Shouldn't be more than a few hours. 10,800 seconds at most. Sleep well.
Okay, don't do anything weird to me while I'm asleep. Right, okay, let's go back into options then and check out those volume levels again, so... Change the volume of speech in game movies. I want that on max though. Volume, sound effects. Change the sound effects volume. Just put that on normal then. Keep that on max. Let's see how that goes instead. So what do I have to do now then? Is that it? Oh, so it's going to be our first mission then. Yay, finally we can choose a mission, guys. I think it's going to be training though. Yep, that's simple enough. Okay, hints. There are two types of missions. Story missions that advance the plot and free missions. You may take up to 8 of the consumable items stun grenade out onto a mission. Surplus grenades will automatically be sent to storage. During multiplayer, the stun grenade carrying limit per player fluctuates depending on the number of players, so be aware that the value may change. Okay, so that's a story mission. Then we've got tutorial. Maybe we should do the tutorials first. So let's do tutorial 1. This basic training teaches Ad-Hoc fundamentals and allows you to practice them on a sparring dummy. Reviewing this training is recommended before accepting a live mission. Can I... I'm guessing it's just for me, yeah, so I can't add teammates right now. Okay, after receiving a mission from the operator, prepare yourself at the terminal before pressing the X button at the den gate to begin. You can also view info on the mission you've accepted through the menu by pressing the options button. So options, mission check. There we go. So that's easy enough. Oh, also by the way guys, I've sorted out my avatar card as well. Oh! Okay. I thought I wrote a message there. It seems to have removed it. Never mind. I did write GadgetGirlKylie YouTube. I guess I'll fill that in again later. I stand corrected immediately. I'm not going to change my gear or anything, because I'm using the short blade, which I think is the weapon I like.
First rule of combat is this. Knowledge of one's surroundings is the line between life and death.
So this is coming through the DualShock 4.
Excellent. Now focus straight ahead once more. Second rule of combat. Keep moving. Here's a primer on the most effective forms of traversal in the field. There are 2 platforms in the training area. Go ahead and climb atop them. High ground is an advantage that can't be denied, both in scouting and actual combat scenarios. Always be sure to keep one eye on your stamina. If you lose your breath out there, it may cost more than your pride. Why don't you go for a quick run? Get that heart rate up.
Okay, so as you can see, the white bar is depleting, which is our stamina bar. Deplete! There it goes.
Alright, that seems like a suitable warm-up. Now, on to the basics of combat training. The weapon in your hand is called a God Arc, the only tool that can slay origami, bound to you for life. We've just released some origami mock-ups into the training chamber. Strike them down.
Why do I lock on again? Oh, you bugger.
God Arc is a versatile weapon. On a whim, it can transform from a blade into gun form for ranged attacks. Transfer now to gun form. Let loose a few rounds against the origami.
Need to figure out how to lock on and keep the camera locked onto the enemy. Hasn't told me yet.
Fire! I've nothing left. No ammunition to speak of.
It is critical to note that ranged attacks consume a measure of oracle power. You'll have to monitor that as well.
Yep, which is the green bar.
Take the lessons I've taught you and defeat the origami with a combination of tactics.
Oh, come on. That was like 0 invincibility after being hit then. That was a nice dodge. Okie dokie. Didn't tell me what lock-on was though, like, it would lock onto the monster, but it wouldn't, like, keep the camera focused on it, if you know what I mean. Because that, pressing in the right analog stick brings up my item list, and so does pressing the touchpad. Okay, hint, you have earned GAP, I'm just going to call it GAP, can be spent to learn certain personal abilities for members who will join you in the future. GAP is earned the first time a mission is cleared and rarely when clearing an urgent mission. Materials and consumable items collected on a mission are automatically sent to storage and can be accessed from the terminal. Okay, so we got a triple S rank there. Okay, cool. Just wondering if there's an option to not have the voice coming out of the radio. TV speakers, there we go, that's what I want. Just so it's better quality, so I apologise about that guys, but I'm going to change it to come out of the TV so it's better quality, because obviously it coming out of the DualShock 4 and then my microphone picking it up isn't going to be as nice and crisp. If I was playing and not recording, I would have it come out of the DualShock 4 because it's quite a cool feature. It actually feels like a proper radio that way. Right, so let's go ahead and do this second training mission then. How come she's doing this again? We already went through this. Right, so Tutorial 2. Here you will learn God-Arc fundamentals and practice them on a sparring dummy. In addition, you will learn how to recover materials and items from the battlefield. Reviewing this training is recommended before accepting a live mission.
Let's begin with a review, shall we? Make sure you were paying attention in the last session. Slay the enemy. Be aware they are tougher than what you're used to, and will require some advanced tactics. Stay sharp. When there's no hope of avoiding an attack entirely, open your shield to absorb the brunt of the assault.
Aha!
You should never be afraid to heal. Keeping yourself in fighting trim is the only way to survive.
Okay, so I've just healed there. Okay, so the right part of the touchpad opens the item palette.
Bandage yourself properly. Using stun grenades will buy you some time and space.
It's actually quicker to just press in the right analog, in my opinion.
Origami from before one more time. Let's see how you fare.
Oh, sugar.
Your God Arc has another special trait that you should make good use of in the field. Devour form. This allows you to take Oracle energy directly from the enemies you face in the wild. By siphoning this Oracle, you can temporarily increase your own strength, even to unheard of levels. Wait for an opening to present itself, and then strike with Devour.
Devour!
From there, enter Burst Mode, and finish the beast.
All must end!
Yeah, I've noticed this on games like this. I tend to dodge more than block.
You may slip the leash.
If you devour an
With this
origami
arm,
you've already
shall
slain,
tear you
you
asunder.
can collect all sorts of materials from its core. These materials are critical to advancing our research, as well as earning enhancements to your God Arc itself. Alternatively, you can collect the scraps that line the field during battle. Just to prove you can do it,
Come
please go
forth.
around and pick up the ones we've littered about the training area.
I've done that, I think.
Training will conclude in 20 seconds.
Okay, I've already picked them up. I did it earlier. Cool. Let's see if a third training
Very
opens
well.
up after
It
this.
seems you've passed boot camp simply enough. Next, you'll go up against the real thing. Fight well, God Eater.
Okay, I guess it's a real mission next then.
Perish!
Mission clear. Okay, I just want to have a look in options a second. Right, origami. Yeah, but it doesn't tell me how to lock on. I'm not going to mess around with any of these yet because obviously I need to be in combat to see whether I need to alter the sensitivity or not. Okay, I don't understand why lock-on was being weird for me, but you guys saw it, right? I mean, the red, let's just call it circle. It wasn't a circle, but the red was kind of on the monster, but the camera wasn't staying focused on it, so I don't know, that was weird to me. That didn't seem like a proper lock-on. Well, I guess we'll see what it's like on the next episode when I go into a proper mission. But I'm going to go ahead and stop this one here, guys. So don't forget to like, comment, favourite, share, and of course subscribe if you haven't done so already. Remember, this series is very dependent on you guys engaging with it, so in the form of likes and comments. As always, thank you for watching, and take it easy, guys.